Alright. Cheers everyone, Zemalf here. Let's play more. Flippity Plop. Solving. In mini Motorways, and let's pick a map I have not played before. Which first one will be Dubai. Yesterday I was playing the currently newest map, Cape Town, for the first time. Extremely difficult map. But let's see how these little bit older ones are that I haven't played yet. I'll at least have a river to work with. And again, a simple explanation for those who haven't played or seen mini Motorways. The basic idea is that we have businesses either level 1 like this square, level 2 round, and they generate demand, which I called Flippity Plops. And then every time there's a demand, the business asks for a color of that car to meet that demand, I guess would be the right way to put it. And then you try to get as many trips done until you can't meet all the demand because they are asking for it so fast. Eventually it speeds up so much that like every game ends at some point, unless you are playing on the endless mode or the creative. And then after every week you get to pick either just roads or roads and something. There's traffic lights, there's roundabout, there's bridges, there's tunnels, there's motorways. And that's kind of the order you want to pick them in. Traffic lights is the worst. You kind of can pick it if there's traffic lights and roads and you don't need roads, but that's about it. Roundabout is useful in keeping the traffic flow going. The traffic light only use is if I would have, if we have this blue intersection here, if I would have an intersection here, actually this is better on the yellow one. If I had a traffic light here, the car going to this upper house slows down just the tiniest amount in this intersection. And they wouldn't slow down if there was traffic lights. It would basically take care of the kind of order they go in. Okay, very simple start here in the beginning, but it will get more complicated soon. And the game gave us 2 bridges to start with, and we had to use one right away. So we have to make sure that we have enough bridges to handle possible cases, or we need to start sharing roads, which is fine until about 1000, 1500, 2000, depending a bit on the map. Okay, they're really gonna pick up bridges when we get them. So this is an upgraded business, the level 2. The demand is bigger, but having these houses so close to it, this is almost solved here for the rest of the game. Typically the level 2 would want to, or I would like to have 6 houses connected to it. And then the small businesses, the level 1s, would have 3 houses in it. But if the distance is short, you can live with less. Okay, this is very interesting start, kind of very simple connections compared to Cape Town yesterday. Okay, now we have our first little complication, so I will pause here. My initial thinking here is that I usually do like a pause when something kind of weird happens. This is kind of an annoying position for this one, because I can't like how do I say it? I have to connect to this yellow from the left-hand side if I don't want the traffics to mix. So it would have to come from here, which is immediately kind of annoying. And then in here, in order to get to that, I actually have to cross the blue roads. So we'll do a temporary solution for this one for now. Let's do it like... I can't even get this one here. Okay. How do we do this? Let's do it. Let's do it like this so that they stay on their own paths after the roundabouts. It's kind of future-proofing it a bit. That eventually I probably want to bring this yellow from somewhere else and just take this all out, but just having that there for now. The bigger problem here almost is that yellow houses have to split between two businesses, which is fine, but eventually this further back yellow business would not get anything if the demand on the first one is, or the closer one is more. We always pick motorways when we see them because they are the best and they are limited. Yeah, most likely we'll serve this yellow with another bridge, depending on which of them grows to level 2. So we could serve this one already with just this one house and a bridge. Worth it soon. So let's prepare for it by having kind of that without the bridge yet, just in case something happens like this, which changes the plans. This very often happens in mini motorways. You think about something and then the game spawns business somewhere where you didn't expect it. Okay, this changes things a little bit. Yeah, probably gonna have something like this. A little bit weird. A bit weird. I have a roundabout there for now. That's awful. But it works for now because they are so businesses are small. But kind of these sort of intersections are the worst to slow down things. Actually, maybe it's still best actually to have it here where there's more traffic. Yeah, it is. In theory, that connection kind of bypasses the roundabout, which is not the worst. Yeah, I can add to that later. We'll see kind of how this goes. We can potentially come from this side with the yellow as well. So maybe I'll kind of I have roads, so I will reserve that. This feels so simple compared to the Cape Town one. Okay, I will start to simplify now, and then I will think about other options later. So we can simplify everyone to their own road. Yeah, okay. Well, back to the drawing board. It didn't even have time to have a single trip go that route when I had to change it. Okay. And this will be the roundabout. Okay. It's still simpler because this bottom yellow is very well served by this one car. In this game there are no crashes, but in theory, yes. You could design a nightmare intersection, but in this game they just slow down or kind of nearly get stuck, depending on how it is set up. Okay, a little bit longer one. Put things in the same side of the river. Yeah, around. Well, actually, I already see that there's another kind of potentially requiring multiple bridges. So roundabout is very good in optimizing traffic, even on like for example these. Let's call these pink ones. These could have a roundabout and optimize the traffic how they leave the houses, and that's where this roundabout could go eventually. But until I see otherwise, I will pick up bridges. We have a motorway, which probably has to be used at some point to do some either a new color pops up on the opposite sides. It's typically what happens. But in how the game's maps differ is obviously the layout, which reflects kind of in the game style the real city, in this case Dubai. And then the other thing is kind of how the game spawns the colors and businesses. And in some cases they have basically that some color is very far from that color's housing, and or they just have all the housing in the same place, businesses kind of more focused on the other side and things like that. Okay, since I have the bridges, I will utilize the bridges and have and decide which one needs more until we get more blues. And simplifying the games. Oh, that's annoying, blue. I can't connect it to anything apart from going over with the bridge. But that's the first isolated one. Orphan. I don't want to connect this one here because it kind of creates an intersection which will be a nightmare in the end, so I will actually loop it from further away. Okay. Well now. That's probably gonna be, unless we get some houses, that's gonna be a motorway. Or that, well actually that's solvable with a bridge, I think. It's probably gonna be it. Just when I got the motorway in place. I don't need the motorway there then. although that's one house, just a little bit too far. Okay, yellow is getting a little bit tricky. While we still have this mess here. Also, yellow... maybe that would be the way. Instead of yellow bridge being like that. Oh no, actually it doesn't solve it. It just moves the place where I have the intersection. Okay, this one is so close that it should be this. Yeah, I did so. But it stays. Also, you can connect like this, like a tighter curve, but then it slows them down a bit. I mean, it's a longer way, but they drive through it better. If it flows the traffic better, I guess that's the right word. Okay, so in that case, kind of this is a candidate for mini motorway. One ping on the wrong side of the road here. Is it worth it to reroute? Probably. Need a little bit of those roads back in order to be able to build this. Oh, that's cool. This yellow. Trying to save the motorways if I can. So, alright, I don't have roads. Okay, so then I have to go with. Yeah, let's separate these two. To serving that yellow. That's 400 trips, first achievement for this map. Okay, that's kind of just solves itself. Solves itself that there's this much close to a building. So we're probably gonna have something like that. So that's kind of looks beautiful, kind of symmetric. Rarely you get that sort of house placement. In here we have 6 houses serving this one, which is already enough. And now this yellow here is excellent for coming over. Okay, that changes things. Motorway, thank you. I only have one bridge at the moment, so something has to go. I think we will... Yeah, I can see kind of how the blues are forming. Like this, so probably... Okay, but I have motorways, so I will take that out because this will be a simple bridge that handles this yellow very well. We can free up a bridge from there and have these blues work in there, but I'm so short on... no, not. I thought I was short on the roads already, so that goes there. Then this one is a little bit lone here, but it's okay for now. And now this one, I do have the bridge, so I will use it for now. We're gonna get our roads back from somewhere. Not really. I don't necessarily need that many roads here, but okay, interesting. I didn't expect to actually run out of. So then instead of this, I'm gonna solve that. Basically, let's do it like that. If you can replace a bridge, if you can replace a motorway with a bridge, you should. And then work on it later. Okay, that's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, that was a very good spawn, thank you. Okay, the game is kind. In this map, the clusters of... Okay. Eventually these two houses could have a short bridge to this blue, and these three could have a short bridge to this one, and it works really well. Which I actually do have the bridges already for, but I will wait for more. Okay, that's a must motorway. So I'll probably just put it in right away. The game, as soon as you kind of don't focus for a little moment, the game, kind of, if you lose kind of where new things are popping up. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's kinda still dissolved, even an extra of that color. This is one extra yellow for this one. These ones can connect to that one. This yellow has too little, but the one is so close that it's okay. Still think bridges are the way to go. So let's fix these blues semi-permanently. Like that. Let's have to wait that that goes away. Goes there. Goes there. This could be there. This one requires a little bit more. And then this one goes there. That one can connect that one. Extra yellow from here could squeeze in to kind of eventually help this one, but just preparing for that because I have space for the bridge there. still have 2 extra yellows there, which I can use. Okay. This might mean that some sort of a motorway over this will be permanent, because now I need kind of go under it with road. Yeah, I'm thinking before we get to too many things, let's reorganize this for future. Is it actually necessary? Is it actually necessary? My thinking is that this will require more than the one on the top, so it should take one of those. Okay. Now that starts to say change things, so we're not gonna do that. That is not smart. That will connect, and this one. Okay, that will probably have to go. Have to come for this one from there. This does a thingamachingy, and eventually we can have its own connection from maybe from the right hand side, separating it from this one, and these will join. These will join in serving this one, which would free up maybe these three to just connect to this one. Yeah. Need more roadstone. Okay. This has to connect. And everything else is kind of extra. Let that one be a little bit too long there. It is close to 1,000. Okay, you know what? Here's what I will do. I will serve you with a motorway for now. Not a motorway. That's good. But when you pick up motorway, that means you get you don't get that many roads. That's why I'm running out, because I have a lot of motorways. That might be the thing for this map. Also, that's upgraded, so that changes things a little. This probably needs to go there. These ones can prepare to go there. And let's see. It's 1,000. So kind of this one right here feels most messy right now. From the different connections. Separating them a bit. So they flow better. We haven't seen what double will pop up there. As soon as I look away a little bit, I just hear a sound that house popped up somewhere. It was this one. Well, screw you. That's nasty. First really nasty one this one has thrown at me. Okay, this is in theory what that needs. These two can serve that one for now. Some blue ones in here, which could in theory serve this one, which would free up these ones. Wait, what if yellow comes from here? No, I still can't get to this one. Now it's some weird. These are so close to each other. On the other hand, I also don't want to touch things that are not broken. Just gonna... We'll see, it's fine for now. Everything is very well served. Okay, looks like a lot of motorways is this one, so that would be number 5. Yeah, I can see that purple will at some point upgrade itself. It's kind of a lone one in there. This. Let's simplify this somehow. Oh, I don't know, is it simplifying or complicating? But let's do. It's still a question mark. Okay. Okay. Wait. Hold your horses. Can I... So now somehow the purple and this creamy color, they are gonna cross. So in theory I could go around the purple ones. That requires roads, which I'm not sure I have. Maybe that could be the long... Actually, that can still work. Just a question of kind of, do I do it now or... In theory, at least for a moment, we could serve that with... you know, let's wait with that plan a bit. Actually, I will keep the road there. I like to have it plan, and then we let's take one off. So I do want this to be like this, and now let's do a short motorway like that. We can solve it in a different way a little bit later. Compared to many others, relatively straightforward map so far. Even that it doesn't look like it, but it is when you have played this game. Okay, so here's we could solve a lot of things with more roads, but I will pick up something. Always pick up something special if we can. Okay. I have in total 5 blues that I'm not using anywhere. Usually that's where you will eventually fail, or you just have too long of a road somewhere. And also odd cream here, kind of blocking some plans I might have had once upon a time. I think I will, before it's completely too late, take that yellow approach, and then these blues can serve something. Just based on the count, the double on the top might be blue. So everything else is kinda there. Yeah, compared to yesterday, it was a struggle yesterday in Cape Town map. Oh, that's just upgraded. Just when I said that everything's fine. Yesterday it was like a struggle from all the way from like 200. Let alone around this time was already when it was kind of going towards game over. But here, yeah, surprisingly good. This is too long of a road to go to a big business, so I will use a motorway for that one. I'll just have it sorted. This is such a mess here. That's probably a roundabout for these guys. In a way that it's here, then the actual motorway leaves one there. Something like that. We have a cluster of blues here. Okay. Well, that is actually beautiful. That cream is beautiful. This cluster of blues, it has to go somewhere. And I will need a motorway for that one. So it's probably gonna be that one. Okay. It's long. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I didn't even notice that there were so many houses popping up. This solves that one completely. And this upgraded one needs more than the other one. So then how? Okay, so for this level 2 purple, I want 6 houses on it, or this one directly at it. But then basically I want these swapped. So I will do it in a way that I connect a... Right. Just not to screw this one up now. Cape Town isn't harder, it's just quicker to finish. Sure. I like how the map and road really organized. Oh, thank you. It's just because the map is simple. Well, simple. It kind of has big clusters of buildings. So, and the game is giving a lot of motorways, so then it's less spaghetti than some other maps. Okay, some yellows popping up here that I didn't notice. Like a lot of houses appeared now around 2000. 2000 is like the last achievement of the map, so you kind of win the map already. But then the high score can be somewhere in the 4, even 8000. And in some maps you can go infinite. Kind of close to infinite, that it's so close to failing, but it doesn't fail. I have not reached that in any map yet, but I know it's possible. In some maps, not necessarily this one. So how do I solve that easiest? I think I want to route these around, and then these guys could just have the... But I don't have the houses now, so I'm not gonna touch anything now until I get enough road pieces to loop this around, and then these ones can serve this one directly. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, this one upgraded, that changes things a little bit, because it could be... It could be these blues that actually go directly there. Okay. Let's see. I am compromising this cream a little bit by giving it, making its road longer. And we take this one away, this one serves that one. And you guys will serve that one. Okay, another motorway, but another motorway again means I will not have as many houses. I mean roads. I think that's fine. I would like to... Also, this yellow survived until now, but now it starts to struggle. Again, I don't have that many roads, but the blue could connect from here right away if I don't get these ones on board, and I don't think these are actually needed at the moment, at least. So let's change this around a little. What do I do with these then? They could serve this one from this side, freeing up these ones to potentially connect to help this one if I get a bridge. So let's take that one away. So right now is the moment when I can kind of make changes. I can make changes to things. But nothing is kind of in too much trouble. Okay, the purple one here is the first one that was kind of in a little bit of trouble. Trouble meaning that it got this big blippity plop, which means that for a moment its demand was not met. And this pink one here is kind of close to that. But yeah, kind of okay for now. But now the game will probably do what I call searches, which means that also have a lot of unused purples searches, which means that kind of temporarily the demand goes higher, and it kind of basically tests your setup for that color. Okay, I hear you. All the cream ones are in use, and we have 7 houses serving a small business, which is kind of too much. I have basically full big business worth of purples that are not doing anything. Okay, this cream is understaffed, I see it. But is it? Maybe it is. I do have an extra motorway. Sometimes just it's you don't help things by adding more traffic. You need to have just the right amount of traffic. And if you add too much, you might make things worse. For example, this purple here, it has 6 houses, which is the right amount for big business. And it's just a matter of, for example, this intersection here. That's how does that work? So this feels that needs to be straight, something like that. Kinda good. No big pressure. Already 2500. I'm already happy with every time I get over 2000 on a blind attempt. It's a good one. And then we just kind of see how far it gets. This feels like a map that has a really high score. I'm only guessing, but this feels like that kind of map. And it was a pink. It was a pink. Okay. It's probably gonna be a motorway from there. Ooh, what are these spawns? Just want this to be usable somehow. I think this is one of those maps where it will be just full of houses eventually. I don't even have space for businesses anymore. I do have there. I can actually block it. Because business can only spawn if there's 2x3 or 3x2 space free. So we can have one like here. You can start blocking them, and sometimes that's kind of I'm not sure if it's just my feeling, but it's I'm not sure if that can be a spot. It basically make the games kind of mad. I feel that's because it's kind of okay, if I can't spawn a business, then I will search all the colors. But again, that might be just my feeling. I think that blocks everything. Hisikuta. Because we are not even close to big blobs yet, this will probably hit 3000. Yeah, this is going really well. Kind of houses popping here and there. I hear their popping sounds, but it's not affecting anything. Just kind of on a principle level, having this many houses unconnected is just doesn't feel good. Okay, it's looking good. Looking good as in for the 3000. Okay, the yellow in the bottom is saying please help. This one could come over. Yeah, can't do much about it yet. Another bridge. Okay, let's think about this. Again, I see some businesses kind of struggling. Can I do something about it? Well, again, purple has the most unconnected ones, so that's probably where it's gonna fail. This road here is long for this one. Like this, it's the only long one I have that is not motorway, and this yellow one is the other one, so those are most likely the breaking points. Difficult one unless the game would give me a motorway. Difficult to get to this one. Unless I change to this one and then now with this. Oh, with the roundabout from here I could come. It's actually not bad. Unless yellow and purple search at the same time, but it's actually not bad. I'm okay with this. I can even split it up a bit with the roundabout there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. at least gets those one in use. The yellow one is asking a lot, but it's also kind of continuously getting cars in it, and it has a solid. It's kind of back and forth because the cars have to go. It's just that will they be there in time? Ooh, it's close. I think that yellow will fail. Damn. It's a... Oh! Oh no! One more! Get it! Now one more. Oh, I think we solved the yellow. Kind of just enough. Okay. The top corner looks messy, but it's doing its thing. Now these are needed less on all the way to the left, because we have the roundabout connection, so they can help the other side. Messy yellows there that are kind of now overed almost. That's one off. Connect them somewhere. Okay. 4,000 coming up. Interested to see the high score on this map. I'm guessing it's very high because this feels like solvable map. That it's okay, that roundabout, can we use that to improve somewhere? And that's always a good sign when you are thinking more about, can I make this better than how the hell I'm gonna even do this, which was again Cave Town yesterday. I think this one requires a little bit more. It has a double connection in it though, so I have 2 motorways for this one. It feels an overkill. And I also have a bridge there. Okay, you know what? This is the time to fix the cream. Fix the cream. That sounds like some barista trick. So we'll get this one out, and now it's just kind of a timing thing that will this work? So that is okay, and when I get this motorway back, then I can connect this one. There's a lot of houses on it, so I can have those ones in there. It's a very short motorway, but it keeps those isolated. But it will fail if I don't get my motorway back. What? Still? Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay. Still have the road there that I can use. I got it too soon. Okay, this one upgrade to big one. I see. Right of F, that's up. Right of F, that's up. Okay. Let's keep your connection there. Let's do it like that. But have like an alternate connection here in some weird way, where you can start using the motorway. And that's messy. Look at that intersection there. I think this cream, maybe the highway saves it. Here it comes issue of can we get enough traffic in it? That's 4,000. Holy shit, that's a lot of traffic everywhere. This has to fail somewhere now. Now's not the time to do anything anymore. Now, until this settles itself or dies, that's it. Ah, the purple one in the right will fail. It simply cannot send fast enough. Or can it? Cars are coming. No, top cream. Top cream. So I still got more. I forgot to connect that one. I could have gotten even more. I just now clicked it and look at all those cars going. I could have gotten it there. Damn. Okay, the only thing I can do here is use this motorway for this one. Kind of get this whole thing out. Still have this as a backup. Ah, that fails. Fuck. Ah. Oh, one road I forgot. Well, that's still good. Really interested to see what's the high score there. Let's do screenshot. The game has this kind of what is this? In-game screenshot. You can add either text and score and what map. No way. Then takes a screenshot into Steam. Then you can change, kind of add those side clouds, so I'll just have it fully clear. I think, yeah, you can have it either without endgame panic or just as how it was looking like. Let's take that as well. Okay. Is it gonna be top 10%? Better? Top 5? Thousand opens up the challenge, and it is top 3. Nice. And again, always look at the percentages. Not the fact that you are the 14,157th. Because percentage top 3% feels way better. I agree. It has to be top 1. I wonder if I'm like in the literal top 100 in anything. I don't think I am. I know I'm top 1 in some. wonder which I'm highest over, like in the actual standing. 4,700. Yeah, that's probably among the highest I am in. Two. $3,000. Ooh, that's the best. But also 3,000. New York was difficult. That I have only probably played once. Okay, this one I try harder. This is probably my... I was so pissed that I couldn't get past 3,000, and then once I did... let's see how where it is. Okay, almost top 1,000. Still not even close to the actual top. And yeah, as I said, that's why we look at the percentages. Okay, these ones I have not played. So almost top 1,000 in one map. Several top 1%. 1, 2, 3. Ah, come on, someone go past me so that I can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Copenhagen was tough. And these ones, towards the right, these ones get tougher. But actually, the Cape Town I did yesterday was also top 4 because it's such a tough map, and also the newest, so it's not being played as much. But anyway, that was Dubai. I would say a decent blind attempt. And it has kind of a, you see here there's a, it goes quite far. I think there was no way to check the actual top. But yeah, that was Dubai. Let's do Mexico City. The right hand side here is a mountain. You're either gonna expand away from it or to it, and then probably gonna have some tunnels. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for the follow. Trying to think that's how. What do I call you? Do I call you Griggs? 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 I'm gonna call you Griggs. Yeah, thanks. It's a very bright color. Griggs was right. Good. It looks like we're gonna need a tunnel. I can see a little bit of mountain in the top. And how the game works is that kind of you slowly start zooming out. And since I'm playing for the first time, I don't know exactly kind of what we'll have here. Okay. Easy start. Yeah, I'm playing maps that I have not played. I just played Dubai, and now this is Mexico City. Because there's still some maps I have 0 on. I just checked, I have 80 hours on this game, but I still haven't played all the maps. Interesting. 40 roads is a lot. So potentially in this game you will need a lot of roads, but I'm gonna take traffic lights just because I can. But is this gonna be one of those maps where you have almost no motorways and you actually need a ton of roads? So first level 2 was blue. It's kind of well served with nearby houses. Okay, and there's the first kind of real complication, which means we're gonna be sharing a road, at least for the time being. So you can pop the roundabout in there. In theory, I could go across and then through the mountain. That might be the long-term solution. Again, because this is blind, I don't know how this appears, but I will prepare for it because I have houses. Basically, the plan would be that yellow will continue on this road, and then the green will go through this mountain. Towards the end, you want a single road for business, not shared by any color. And that's kind of how I try to build every business from the beginning. With some maps you can't. It's simply the map just says no. And then you have to kind of optimize over time. Sometimes you can do it from the beginning. Kind of an awkward one. I kind of need to go through the mountain just for like one piece here to actually have those isolated. But I have an extra tunnel now, so let's use it because of that spawn. Looks like the top Sierra de Guadalupe will be something we need to go through with a tunnel or two. Again, like we saw in the previous map, like the game really begins in. That's interesting. The game truly begins like in the thousands. Okay, at least one motorway. I might, for the time being, keep this approach I have at the moment. I don't like to see blue there because it means we'll get more blue probably there, and then some weird routing will need to happen. Okay. Okay. Let's solve that one with a motorway for now. And as usual, when you say for now, that will be there for the rest of the game. nice and chill. Until it isn't. Always big motorway. Aha. And why the hell do you give me the houses here in the middle of... Oh, come on. That is just... Why? Why? Why so difficult? You had all the space to spawn things in kind of really nice positions, but no, I will just put them here. Are any maps so complex that you need to free up previous highway tunnel later on? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. There's a little bit of RNG in it as well, like depending on the map that do you get bridge, tunnel, motorway, how the game kind of puts those out, and usually it's designed in a way that you have they are basically capped to a certain amount that especially with the motorways, that you will not get more than 3 or 4. Some maps go as high as like 7 maybe. But even that doesn't mean that it's easy. It's just kind of different problems. Okay, that's the cream one upgraded. So we're gonna free up that one. That one from there and use this cluster on top to actually serve. That one with a motorway. Okay. I'm okay with that because I have these ones from here. And right, these ones are not going anywhere. They can just serve this one. That's all good. Or they can help with this one, I guess. Let's actually keep it simple. Simple and have go there as well. Hey, Boktia. Green ones on the right hand side is kind of troubling. Oh, what a sport is that? That's my highway ramp. What are you? Who approved that? Not me. What? I didn't even think that's possible. Wait, where do we build it? Build it here. Okay, and how am I supposed to serve those? Why do I have these here? Oh, this is starting to be interesting. Okay, so what absolutely requires a motorway now? This one doesn't really require it. I can make it work. Because this one requires one right now. And then oh, why? What the? Yeah. Okay, this just became Cape Town. There are some maps where you can't isolate all the colors. Man, this looks okay. Wait, I will get this. I'll get this. No, that's just replaces in there. So all the motorways are used, and bright orange is not served. Okay, it goes from there. This one is like unusable. Okay, so we'll cross with the yellow in there. It's the only way at the moment. Okay. Sure. Okay, those will serve this screen. Eventually. Need roads. What is this? Okay, I got so used to the Dubai map, so nicely clustering all the colors, and this one is just just like I'll screw you. I'm gonna put these houses wherever I want. Okay. And then wait, what? So these ones will combine here like this. This one will go away. That gives you space to go there, and we don't need these anymore. All right. We can take those out. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Feels messy. This map feels messy. So now these ones are not doing anything. Feels kind of a waste. So they should serve this one. You can go there. These ones do their thing. These ones I don't know yet. These ones here could potentially serve this upgraded one. A lot depends on kind of what double comes here. It could be something like this. And then these guys could actually join here. And that's... Does that change anything that is possible? It does free up this one to actually connect there, so it helps that as well. That is easy. probably doesn't even require more than one house. This cream is underserved badly. Yeah, it's probably actually, you know what it needs to be. Even that this would be very nicely served with that. I think I need to put a actual first tunnel in place to serve that one. Blue upgraded. Wait, these ones are not in use, right? Which means that the yellow can come through here. Does that change anything? No. I was thinking that the blue could squeeze through, but it can't. That's a shit ton of blue. So one of them, I bring it over to this one somehow. It feels like it should be possible, but the houses are a mess. Yeah, it's possible, but the houses are a mess. Okay. Because we need all these blues to serve this one, and then this other big business needs more help. Okay, so this one connects to there. One more road. Should this actually be such a long way away? Yeah, I think this needs to be connected like that. So then to make it simpler, we take this away. Frees up that one kind of tunnel that was not doing anything. Okay, well it's kind of okay. Yeah, okay, that needs to go away. Need space for again. I need roads. I need roads. Unlike Doc Brown, Back to the Future, I need roads. I didn't want to change it now, but this cluster here could instead serve this one. And these ones just like right next to this could handle this. Now could actually be a time to change that. Partially at least. Some quick change in plans there. These guys could be additional help there. Let's keep the road. Almost messed up the blue because there was a connection there that I had not connected. I do have the traffic lights, so that's one intersection where traffic light actually helps. Makes those blues work better. A little bit of a Search there. There's a... Oh. Well, that's alright. We can live with that. A lot of things here that could very easily solve this level 2. But blue has to go. Blue has to go here. We can't go around because yellow is in the way. But actually the yellow is not in the way. Now that I started talking aloud, I saw a way. Yellow can go from there. And these guys are not needed in here like this. So we do have a way of doing this in a slightly different way. Is it better? It frees up this motorway. Actually, now's probably the time to do it. So we take up these ones. That's 6 buildings for this one. And then we actually take this one for this building. Away. Goes there, this one goes away. Give space here to maneuver these ones in place. The most part. Blue there. I was saving tunnels. Like I need them now. Might need both of my tunnels. But let's start with that. Okay. That is single house, single business at the end of the game. Yellow one upgraded to big one, I think. And I get all the houses to this wrong yellow. But it's in a decent shape. Let's add a traffic light there. Helps it a little bit. Oh, whoa. Oh, is that the game over because I forgot to connect that? Fuck. That's the worst way to lose a game. In my mind I did it, and then I was just not looking. Okay, can these yellows can do... Well, they can do a lot of things. Okay, please don't die to this one. Okay. When you meet all the demand for long enough, it goes to this kind of if this big blips goes away, now it's good again. Okay. Oh boy, okay, that's good. That was scary. Okay. Probably for the first time I'm finding myself using traffic lights. Because of how the connections are. Helping quite a bit. And 2 motorways not used. That's almost like well, it's a situation that you don't want to lose a game at, that you still had motorways in your pocket. So what do we do with them? What needs the help the most? This blue could possibly benefit from it instead of this ziggity zag. These ones can join these ones through a tunnel. Yeah, I think... keep it in place and let's give them a shortcut from there. Okay, at least I didn't die to a road I forgot to place. And this looks like I'm gonna get the 2000, which is the achievement for a map. So, W. I think the orange will survive this without these two. Kind of adding an intersection here will make it worse. If it's just because it's... Actually, it's one short. It is one short of the amount, and these ones are not in use at all, so let's put them to at least serve a little bit. Okay, what I can do, and that will kind of not... Whoa, that was a weird misclick. What I can do is this, because then with the roundabout it flows nicely. Okay. Again. You can't go over mountains with the motorway, so that's kind of this map's challenge. That the top part, kind of, this one looks like it's going over, but it's allowed because it could go from the kind of underside here, so it's allowed. Blue there. This one is a little underserved, so it's good. Can't squeeze in a roundabout. Let's add a little help there. This cream color here on the top has a really long road connection, so it might die just because of that. And then the double business parking lot is always a choke point. I think I might have needed that roundabout for the orange. Yeah, we see that the purples, they are just struggling to get to the highway ramp. So that's kind of the bottleneck for that one. But we really fast go from 2000 to 3000 because the game is searching so much. I can't do much of that. This is the moment, again I said it in the previous map, that at this moment you can't do much. Like it's either because when something's already red, that's already too late. You could have maybe fixed it earlier, but at that moment it is too late. I have yellows unused, so I'm thinking that I should have more. More on this one, and then these ones are unused. They could serve this one if we survive. Currently it is the orange, pink, purple searching. Yellow is calm-ish. Oh, whoa. I just realized I fucked this up. These ones are not joining this one, even that it looks like they are. this road here was stop. I think this thing in the middle died because of that. Unless we now get all these cars in there like pronto. Well, that was the one kind of fix that you can still do at this stage, man. So much happened. Let's pause for a moment and see if there's other mistakes like that. It actually requires a roundabout, but I can't add it there now. Well, if it survives and slows down, then we could do something, but I could do double, but then double motorway, but then the trouble kind of moves itself just here. I think I just have to see if it survives this traffic jam here. Yellow, kind of the same deal. Traffic jam marine out there. 30,000. Blippity plop, blippity plop, blippity plop. The pink is coming down. I also had the game on a slower speed. Made it look better. It's looking pretty good, but it's looking pretty damn good. Because now these would have failed already if they were gonna fail. Until the speed goes even further. Oh, this one in here. Because of the double road connection here. Oh, that's gonna be a difficult one to fix right now. This just has to survive. It is pretty damn close to infinite. Or like another 1,000 here, but I think that's gonna fail. Oh, the blue in the top as well. Fuck. Oh, close. Not infinite, but I mean like just several hundreds more. Because it was flowing kind and no, it's blue or this purple will fail. And again at this stage everything is red. Wow. Which one is it? It's this blue. Nice. Okay, I take it. Thanks Mickey for the resub. For 4,000 on the first go is pretty nice. That ending kind of felt good. This could be high, but is it top 1%? Ah, damn it! Oh, oh. Ah, I take it. I take it. Again, top 2% better than top 8,000. There was again, because this is kind of goes quite far. Kind of that was very close to being kind of very well solved. I forgot to take the screenshot the renote there. Yeah, I think my kind of warm up yesterday with probably, and also the scores show the hardest map in the game. Warming up with that one and these these older maps, which are kind of more simple. Feel so easy in the beginning. Yeah, like there comes a moment when the game can't spawn anything, either by just literally being full or that you have filled everything with roads. But I'll take a little break, and I'll play at least one map. Let's go to New Zealand, and let's try another blind run. So Wellington after break. Oh, see, I killed it with a rock. Did you see that? Did you see that? So does that mean that the enemies don't actually see me? So cool. Let's sneak in. Let's sneak in. Haha! Surprise! Surprise, motherfuckers. Okay. Holy shit, the timing of that run! Oh, that wolf was exactly the moment you played that sound. And then one more fight. One more fight. One more fight. One more fight, and then I probably prepare for the darkest dungeon for an hour. So good. We can only hit his crotch, not his torso. Interesting. Shoot his nuts. Alright, Barry.
Monica Sondergaard here.
Hilarious. Hilarious shot. Yes, I am excited. I had a plan, but then that big one came in and the tail stopped up. Oh, what do I do now? And then I was inside myself. Okay, this I think is the tutorial story mission. Oh, fried meat. And a candy bar as well. Thank you, dude. My dude. My dude giving me food. Job. Thank you. Thank you. You know what, friend? Why don't you dance around a little here? Sorry. About to fire. Get out! Move out of my way! Yes! Oh, that's a first! I haven't quite seen that kind of flight before. That is brilliant! That is brilliant! I sweat my ass off, so need to stand up and try myself. So yes, like I have a problem. I'm saying things I shouldn't be saying. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Let's continue. No more bio break information here. Only the chat. 7 points. Only 6 of us died! Woo, woo, woo.
Hey,
What?
it's a buggy mess. Buggy mess after 25 years.
A 15 bullet.
My Beretta goes missing. That's the worst Arnie impression in the history of Arnie impressions, but that's all I got. That's all I got. Take it or leave it. That's very good. 50% survival rate. Fantastic. You son of a bitch! 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 You son of a bitch!
Literally. Trinkets and baubles.
You.
Pouring blood.
I just. I just remembered that I don't have the family, I don't have the mature content clicked on my channel. Did you hear them? I don't know. Let's keep on shooting. We are not cavemen, we have technology. And we also have aliens! Stop shooting me! 8-Ball lied to you. You should have had fate, fool. Snakeman Soldier has panicked! And Mike is not dead! He's not dead! He's not dead! Fuck yes! I still hate you, Mike. Definitely no love. I get another chance to get meat. Yes. Deer meat is back on the menu, boys. Yes. Okay, let's down this one.
Archer, loose formation!
What was that? That flying horse.
Infantry!
Oh. Enraged. But it's still nice to lose Soldier in a full cover, in a single shot. Always great. I'm kinda hoping for Lobsterman, but I don't think we get that lucky. It will be some mind controlling bullshit. The city is safe. Officer Zemalf is here. The roads are not safe, but the city is, because no one wants to go outside and do anything bad on the streets because there's a madman driving. We strip them naked, of course, and move on.
How may I help?
Go, friend, go. Which direction? Look that way. Look this way. Ha ha ha, we have a mutant friend. We have a mutant friend. Okay, so next turn. Next turn we can just open the doors, spot that guy, mind control him. He will scout the whole floor. We win. Yes. This will go so horribly wrong. I'm starting to make up nervous songs. Absolutely scared. Let's see if that was a blaster launcher. It was. We dodged a bullet in the start. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back to Mini Motorways, where I am gonna play another map for the first time, Wellington. I played Dubai for the first time. Decent 3%. Mexico City, top 2%. So can I have
Can I have top 1% in Wellington? I see a lot of mountains. Starting with 1. Okay, so we have mountains and we have a harbor, which means we will probably need bridges. When I started playing, not when I started playing, when I played again, it was like last year or 2 years ago. Anyway, the video is on the playlist on YouTube. I literally forgot that you can pause in this game, and I played my first map without pause. I still got like 4,000. I think it was the Warsaw map. Okay. These are really annoyingly here. I don't want to use a tunnel just to go through this little mountain. So I will, for now, solve it like this. Actually, not like that. Let's straight there. Yeah, looks like this one will be like that you don't have much space between these mountains and bodies of water. So looks like that's gonna be the thing for this map. So eventually this... oh. Okay, let's reserve it. Eventually we want to come from there probably. Or from somewhere else. Yeah, it's expanding to the... so we'll probably need to cross this harbor. That's kind. For once. Never traffic lights unless it's the only choice. It's not useful enough. And that's gonna need a tunnel. Okay. And just like that, this red connection is gonna be there for quite some time. Need to connect to it somehow from somewhere. So let's reserve some space. No motorways yet. Seems like this might need a lot of roads, but probably better to take something like a roundabout. this little sound that is there, that's it's one reason why I usually play with sorry, not that one, but with minimal soundscape. It's a little bit too. Oh, now that I completely silenced it. No, I don't want that sound. So it's either gonna be that or not. What are you doing, game? Okay, it just it just needed a sound. Wait, I don't remember it being this this minimal. Maybe I just had it on quiet and then it didn't bother me. Yeah, I don't like the sound. But I will I do want a little bit sounds in there. More than this. Let's adjust this a little bit. Still having 6 on that one. First motorway. Okay. And then what? Let's go as much as I can over the mountain, but it's gonna be a little tricky. Heitä hommerikset! Doing well. Hopefully you as well. Hopefully just the right amount of coffee. And you give me nothing. Wow. What? Okay. Complete rework. Also, this one upgraded already. This one away. Tunnel away. This red, this yellow unused. No, this one has to be. This has to be a motorway. I can't do it, otherwise there's too much crisscrossing. So this one goes like this. This goes like that. The yellows go on around the world. And here. No, it still doesn't. It's still a mess. Now let's solve this one, and this one will do this. How am I supposed to do this yellow? What? And it's Monday. Meaning that it's weak until new stuff arrives. Might put a roundabout here and then we just go like do 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 bli 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 bli. I mean, it lives for now when we are in 200. Hopefully we get some tools to fix those a little bit better. What? Wow, okay, this map is something. Okay, this is such a big fucking mess. Interesting challenge. Let's call it that. Let's call it that. Yeah, I have to get a motorway. What? What? Okay. Huh. Well, this one is an interesting one. I need 2 motorways at once to solve this somehow. Okay, so that has to be one. These ones connect here, and they just drive the roundabout if they are needed all the way. Okay, sure. But can we make a little bit bigger mess out of this? Does someone know Wellington? As in, kind of have some sort of idea about its roads? Because I'm not sure if I want to even visit the place. If this has anything to do with how it is for real. I'm only kidding. I do want to visit New Zealand. Okay. This might also be like you need to survive this. Oh wow. Need to survive this initial mayhem, and then you will get some motorways later. Okay. Spaghetti-o. Okay, I am kind of mentally giving up here. If this dies, this dies. Incredible. There has to be a motorway or we lose. theory. Survive. Mainly. Oh, we can't go over a mountain, right? Right. So it has to be in there. And then what the hell is this map? Kinda intrigued and also like, what? Okay. These blues are not in use. I will need to take roads away from them in order to be able to get the others. That one cannot connect there. Let's take this one from there. At least I put the roundabout in there just when I needed it, but it's awful mess. Actually, these guys could come from, not go there. Connect here. Alright, but we don't have the roads to do it yet. Okay. Sure. So that green cars can't even get to the roundabout there. It's simply too much traffic. Okay, we're gonna do it in a way that we have the motorway serve the one back there, so that's only this one in the back needs the other greens. So that's there's too much. This is a prime example of why mixing colors. Look at this. Green, yellow, blue, green, green, blue, yellow, green, waiting at the roundabout which everyone wants to go through while the business is here. This is my worst first try in a very long time. Wow, that's brutal. This requires completely different approach. I'm not even gonna look what that was, because that was pathetic. Wow. Yeah, two colors per road, the maximum. And as I started kind of trying to survive even a little bit, when you add into that same road network multiple businesses of the same color, it kind of can potentially send the cars to the very far back, and then basically when the car is driving back, well, I guess the whole trip, but especially kind of considering that it also needs to drive back until it can turn back. The longer that is, the longer kind of no car is going towards the business. And then if they are kind of taking all the turns because you have connected the roads, they might go from the other side of the map to the other. And by the time they get back, the business has already built up so much demand that it just dies. Interesting. Interesting map, like several colors in the completely opposite ends of the map, and so few motorways. Don't really know what to think about that yet. I'm kind of building these sort of little bit of roads here so that it stays free, in case we get more buildings like that. But now we do need a tunnel to get these. Maybe that's something I would already plan for. It's so close here that we do that. Save this for something else. Take it. Because the game had other thoughts. That's fine. We can live with that. The little things, if you can have the house kind of leaning towards the direction it's going slightly faster, so instead of doing like that you would have it connected, and then each having their own intersection is always better than having them connected. But if this is the only way to do it, then you do it like that, but this is better if you can. House this close to a business as the top yellow has. That will serve that business for very long time, even to the end of game, because it's so close that by the time the car gets back, it's only 10 asks for new demand, and since there's 2 cars serving it, it's very likely gonna stay there for a good while. Okay, pause. Let's save some space for potential tunnel. I learned that from the first run, that this map requires kind of reserving these long lines somehow, and reserving them fast. And here, let's make sure we have space to connect more green to that one. Okay, that definitely needs a connection. Let's add more blue there. That is probably not needed, but put it there anyway. So this bottom right blue here is gonna get its demand mainly from this nearby house, and then the far away ones will start to join as the game goes on. So compare this the previous game where the green spawned on other side of the map. Now I have a green connected like this. It's quite a big RNG on the map. I think we also kind of started a little bit more on the right, or at least expanded to the right first, instead of going here. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah, it's like completely different game so far, although it's only 200. It's kind of the mayhem started later. And also kind of having straight connections to all the colors so far. Didn't have to use the roundabout for the red, yellow right away. Well, I should have kept my mouth shut. Well, that could be a motorway. Again, motorway means less roads. If the game does something really nasty. It has a nearby houses, so it's not that bad. If it's gonna stay like that, that's beautiful. And had enough roads for that as well. So what I could do is add a roundabout here, potentially feed more to it later. I can't justify picking up, not picking up motorway. Let's do something like this. We'll potentially connect more reds to that one. Okay. I think quick solution is motorway. Later on bridge. Imunaga 66 months. Long time. Ah, here comes the colors that were problematic to me last time. This map is brutal. Well, let's see how you survive with one. And then I need Then I need roads. Well, these guys can. It's not gonna be pretty. But they can share road with that one. Okay, I already have a bridge. I just used a tunnel, so let's take a tunnel. We can have these guys share a road for now. Maybe we just have its own. Let's try that. Might be a little bit too late. It's too few roads. Don't have enough roads. Also, like, almost like that should I have picked up something else than motorway, just to get more roads. Yeah, I know you don't have much there, but can't help it. Until I get something. See if the green one survives. Also, what is that? 7 greens unused. Oh, a new green one in there, of course. Wow. It is a map. It is a map. I don't have roads. Seeing that if I just like cluster this full, but it's actually the greenhouses block the way there, so I can't even add like more more to that one. So then the green ones will have to be, like, has to be from here somehow. And then probably this cream needs to be motorway so that the green has a way. But will I get it now or? How do I save that? How do I save that? So do I take those ones out? I connect this yellow here, so that I get this all these roads back. So that I can at least do something. Not die to this like now. Is that the way? I need that back. Awful mess, but at least didn't go through. So now we have three colors on this one. Just so I don't die to this green right now. It's 3 small businesses, but that can't stay like that. Make sure that one has enough. These yellows would need the bridge at some point. Okay, with that one I can solve it better. So this has to stop. These greens can be on their own. This has enough, that has enough. Oh, but it can't do because of the mountain. No, it can still be from here. No, that'll do. That'll do. Get this one. This one needs help. And a blue one on that, because why not? I was solving problems that appeared like 2 weeks ago in game, not today. I just don't have enough. I don't have it. I don't have it. So what do I have? 9 houses. 9 houses, I mean 9 roads. Where do I have an extra road? This can... oh, I shouldn't take that away. Where do I have extra road? Extra road, extra road. That is absolutely like not needed. Extra road, extra road. In theory that is not needed so that I can get these connected. Still need 1. I guess these are not needed in the connection right now. At At least we get those ones in. Literally all but one road in use because I have no other choice. I don't remember this tight of resource control in any map. So that is probably the challenge on this one. I'm not surprised if I just lose now, but at least I got past that previous game's total failure. It's better without that, and like better without this house. And this one would solve, like handle that one instead. I get this mess out from here. Goes away. And this will get its own dedicated thing as soon as I can. I guess I could do it now. This blue one is not dying. Again, that just blocked all these greens out. Like this wasn't hard enough already, then you give me that. Meaning that I will have to split between two sources from that this pile of guys. But now we are closing in 2000, so now it's supposed to be hard. The game, no one else is hard. Can we help someplace with? Do I still have shared roads? No, I think I got that sorted. Well, kinda that one. Blue all over the place. This one, which is like, this one still is served by these. Just these two ones that I wanted to add more to. But I never had a chance to even think about bringing these ones in. I guess it's still possible that I bring in like the highway. Sort yourself out. I should probably not do this now. Do it. Do it now. later on we can be in a different place. We almost made a game over. If I had moved that motorway now, this would have not gotten any traffic. Come on, give me the 2000 at least. Consolation prize. This will have their tunnel. Can I have it already? Can almost. Okay, that can actually be taken out. Think. Can I get that back? On road? Ah, I wasn't even looking at that yellow. Oh, Wellington. Okay, now I'm gonna look how tough this is. If I'm already in the like 20%, then I know it's a tough map, but I feel like I'm in the 50. Yeah, okay, it is a tough map, but like it still has almost 4000 high score. Yeah, no good. No good, but so much harder than Dubai or Mexico was. Man, how are you supposed to not take motorways so that you just can block them with roads? Or just use the roads and block the spawns or something? Difficult. Almost blocked with that. I think like some strategic keep it clear around the mountain things is needed on this. Can't really like figure out what they are, but I feel like that's what you need to do. Alright, cheap, take care. I couldn't even finish my sentence that's so far so okay. Until now. What? No, I'll just restart. No. That spawn was so stupid. It literally mind reads. This game is it is, of course it is that what is that bias that it kind of you feel it's happened because confirmation bias, something, you know, that you think it happens because of something, because you thought about it. Because this game has a lot of that. Like you are that I will do that, and then in that second, like something pops in here, in there. But I think I don't know what the underlying logic of this game is with how it spawns the businesses and kind of how the different maps are coded, but it is done very well. Kind of it knows what it's doing. Okay, that is fine. That requires a tunnel, but we have tunnel. I'm okay with that. So otherwise, that's a really good, really nice connection. Yeah, okay with that. That's a short connection into a big one. Okay, the 2000 released. That's the minimum. That is the minimum I want for myself. Hopefully that's a, let's say, top 5%. This feels like a map where the top 1% will not happen unless I somehow have a sudden surge of geniusness. So now we know we will have the we can have that as well. We will have the purple-ish one soon. Let's actually have this one run like this. Add a roundabout there, so that we can have more yellow from there. "33 degrees for you today?" I am so happy it's actually been decently cold. I think today was like maybe max 15. See a little bit how the blue ones spawn here, so it's gonna be. We probably want that one there, which means these ones can be a little bit straighter. Let's have change that around a little. Okay, and that motorway will go to the dark blue or purple, whatever you call that color. So we'll have the business somewhere up top and then... Wow, okay. And those are nearby blues, that is okay. Nearby blues. It sounds like you are like not I don't know what does that remind me. I had a thought in my head like that you're sad about the place you live, like a neighborhood blues, nearby blues. I don't know. Train of thought. Weird. That thought was so fast and weird that my language center took that like a minute to explain it. Maybe there I should have taken 40 roads. As soon as I clicked on the tunnel, I thought that maybe that was... Oh, I take it back. Of course I needed to take the tunnel and I knew it because I'm a genius. Okay. 2 tunnels at once needed. So we know that's gonna be a tunnel one day. Are we gonna get tunnel now at the end of this week? Please. Please. Nope. No, I am not. Okay. So then it's gonna be a weird motorway for now situation. That again will turn into a permanent solution, but the road is in place to make that tunnel, freeing up that motorway. And we know we're gonna get weird green ones here. I'm out of roads again. That's the thing about this map, although that's an extra house, extra one in there. Yeah, of course I get those reds in there. So why not? Yeah, that was the thing that until the moments when I lost, there was only one red business, and the red business's houses were all over the place. So that's at least a recurring on this map. Okay. Okay. I can't even speak. I have struggled in the previous attempts always with the number of roads, but it just has to be that the motorway is the right call, even with the mountains on the way. Okay, these ones have to connect to this one, and then when this connects, it will have to come from like loop-at-loop from here. Okay, that's a motorway for now. Well, that's probably gonna be a permanent one. Unless green pops up somewhere else. Okay. Oh, bridge from here, I guess. Oh, really? Stop it! Is it gonna stop? Oh no. Yeah, looks like that's gonna be a bridge. The game decided that that's a cluster of greens right there. Can you like calm down at the end of the week, please? Because it's exactly what it's not doing. Immediately new business into level 2 within same week. Okay, so this yellow here only gets these two now, and these ones up here will do a short motorway and with that bridge. Oops. This one goes away. This one's connect here. These three. Okay, can't take all the roads away yet. Like that, it's splitting between those ones for now, but that's okay. That's a lot of green. Okay, I think I can handle this back here with a motorway from these guys. Oh no, I can't because this mountain is in the way. Unless I go through the mountain and then do a thing, but these guys could do it. So would have a faster connection, but is that like a waste of a motorway? Maybe this, maybe it's not. But I will do it. It's still the wrong count. These ones in here are the ones that should connect to it, but can't help that. Wow, can it? What? What? Okay, the need for this tunnel is messing me up now. Because this motorway is needed because I don't have a tunnel here. And it's this small one here. Well designed map, gotta say. Well, what the hell is this blue doing here in the middle? Oh, there's the tunnel. Now this one is free. And then that's motorway. So if we bring the greens, okay, so we put like that many in there, all these others. Get their asses somewhere in this region, and we'll get this motorway like moved as much as we can. When this one frees up, so we take we like try it from there. Yeah, that would work. So we can take this out now. And it accepts it there. I think that's better. We do it like that. And then we can have this one handle that. And then we have like 7 million. One's going to that one, of course. Because do you think you already got it? No, you didn't. Well, that's that is a tunnel. Tunnel that I don't yet have, but it can happen or can be done. Backup plan if tunnel does not... Actually, I might need to do a backup plan. Backup plan already, like this. Fuck. If the game spawns houses now here and messes this up because I can't have roads, I will stab it. Okay. I did have enough to block it. That's actually fine. Okay, so I didn't get the tunnel, so 2 stays for now. These are here unused, but I know this one requires more. Potentially this one needs to join this one if one is not enough, so then these will. So this is still the way to go. These ones in here are kind of annoyingly, one of them blocked. Join this one somehow. Also, this could be just a road. Now that one is there solving the green, it probably should be like that. So this will eventually be a road there. And then these, at least like somehow they can join. Okay, well that's changes things a little bit. Okay, that will be this one. If this blue doesn't upgrade, it's gonna be fine. Unused blues. There's the tunnel that frees up this one. Making it better. It's gonna be a little bit straighter. Anything else? These blues are unused. This the bigger blues in the middle are underserved. We can at least run like motorway from here. Could it potentially serve this whole thing? Not quite. It can come and join that. It can't go all the way past the mountain. Any other potentials? Somehow solving this one better, but the tunnel is there now and it's fine. Possibly taking a bridge away. No, that is fine. This one is okay. Kind of everything is kind of working, but I know that they could be better. Okay, I got that can be split off. It's not ideal, but it's already on the same road. Still one color, so acceptable. These yellows are here blocked away. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I know it got really hard close to 2000, so around this one. I think this is where I failed the previous run. But the setup is way better. That is a... I think I will give that its own. Take that one away. Should have waited like 5 seconds. Get that back. Can I get that back? Thank you. Okay, where do I get that? So that will be... I'd like to connect it to these ones, I think. be beating my previous score. It happened really fast last time around this era. Okay, this just needs more. That was on me. Yeah. Come on. Okay, there we go, thank you. Okay. I think it's a tunnel. And if nothing else, these ones will get their own dedicated roads. Not to mess it up too much. I think this purple is gonna fail though. Yeah, even with that it's gonna fail. Oh well. Unless it's kind of the search goes away. So this road needs to go away. And then eventually this connection should go away. But it's when it's on red you wouldn't want to touch it, but okay, can I add these ones from here into that? Oops. Alright, this one was supposed to be taken out. I forgot this one. Oh, I forgot it. That was the thing. That was the solution. That was the solution. I had it planned, but it was there under. Yeah, now it dies. Fuck! I had it! Yeah, exactly, 90. Exactly, that's I saw your message now, but that was exactly the thing I forgot. Just there under the. It was completely. Oh no! I didn't need to do that. I think that's it for today. Man, that could have gone further if yellow was completely fine. I could have had the motorway from there, but that was just I don't know. Didn't see it, but it was good. It was good. 3 new maps: Dubai, Mexico City, and Wellington, and that leaves us with Chiang Mai, Busan, Cairns. That leaves 3 maps I haven't played. Then I have played everything. At least once. Then there's all the challenges in all the maps, and then there's the daily and weekly challenge. This game keeps on giving. And as I opened the Steam to check how much I have played, which was around 80 hours, they did have like a voting going on which city to add next. So new maps coming up, and I also actually through a YouTube comment heard that this can be found from actually I don't know what that means because I don't have Apple, but apparently this one is on Apple Arcade as well. Is that a same thing as like Netflix, that it's still a PC game, or can you actually play this on like an iPad? Well, anyway, if you like this game, check it from whatever platform you have, so you can possibly find it. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time on Thursday for XCOM Files. So Thursdays and Fridays that. Weekend, Pillars of Eternity, and next Monday, Tuesday, maybe something else. Mini Motorways is a great game I like to come back to every now and then, but not play too much at once. But let's see. But next time on Thursday. Take care.